2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Berg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks for...
The Jazz, like Memphis, willing to grind. Thanks, DA. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And for the Jazz, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Ingles in at the small forward position. So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. Gobert pulls it in.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Brooks with it. Conley picks him up, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
And it's Mitchell missing. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And the basket is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start, giving up high percentage. Look out.
I mean, that's a rugged play.
That's straight toughness.
This is where Morant is so dangerous. The open court, he knows how to exploit a defense.
Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
And that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Brooks kicks to Morant. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Back to Brooks. Passes to Valanciunas. The 3 from Morant. Sinks the three-pointer. Morant's got 7.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to see.
I'll tell you, Ingles is just such a pro. This guy is unafraid despite the defense.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Brooks kicks to Morant. Conley against Winslow. And the basket by Jackson.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Jazz have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Conley looking for Gobert. He gets it there, and he uses the glass on the layup.
I tell you, increasingly able to contribute on the offensive end, and that's a problem. Rudy Gobert doing work.
The feed now to Jackson. Winslow against Ingles. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Mitchell in the corner, outside Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, how about Bogdanovich showing a bit of mobility on his way to the rack, drawing the foul?
First one falls for him. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Davis is checked in for Rudy Gobert. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. Clarkson, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. Pass to Clark. Down low. Here's Melton. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Back to Clark. 4 on the clock. Jones, no one around him. And he gets it to go.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Mudiay. Now the pass to Clarkson. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's O'Neal. No good on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Jones, the pass to Clark. Inside, here's Anderson, and he lays it straight in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Jazz trail by 9. Passes it to Clarkson, and it's Davis at the elbow. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Jones against Moutier. Davis. The basket good off the assist from Moutier. Davis has got his second bucket tonight.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
And so it's Memphis, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter, we've got Brandon Clark. Jones is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Gutteridge in at the 3 slot. And that one, good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Down low, here's Davis. It's good. Davis has got 6.
You can see the improving court awareness of Emmanuel Moutier, having an understanding for when to find his guys.
Anderson wide open. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Memphis. Gutteridge, the pass to Melton. There's the dish to Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Stolen by Anderson. Melton passes to Anderson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Ed Davis.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. Joe Ingles comes in for Bogdanovich. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Mike Conley in for Emmanuel Moutier.
Well, it's a level of concentration that has to happen for you to finish through contact. Donovan Mitchell doing work.
The 3 from Morant. And the second chance effort by Jackson. He's got 6.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
It's tipped. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And finished off by Morant.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Gobert can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Jackson finds Valanciunas. And it's Morant. That time on the assist from Valanciunas. Morant's got 11 points.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Pass to Ingles. Here's Gobert. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And Doris, as Gobert has added strength, his rebounding numbers have continued to improve.
That's right, Greg. He's always been a force as a shot block. But over the past 2 seasons, this guy as a rebounder has been top 3 in the league. Last year, he even challenged Andre Drummond for king of the boards. He's got great size, great anticipation, and he plays with passion.
Took him no time at all on that one. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Conley dishes to Clarkson. Off the run, and Mitchell with the layup.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Puts it up. The short one's on the money. Brooks has got his 2nd basket of the game.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Mitchell outside. Clarkson against Anderson. Clarkson passes to Gobert. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Morant right side. Feeds it to Valanciunas.
Come to me.
Brooks outside. Back to Valanciunas. 5 on the clock. Tries again. He goes up again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Ed Davis is checked in for Gobert. Bogdanovich comes in for Joe Ingles. O'Neal's checked in for Clarkson. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. Then for the Grizzlies, Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Justice Winslow comes in for Anderson. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. On the wing, Winslow. Clark left side. Jones looking for an opening. Back to Clark. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. There was no stopping John Morant in the first half. He had 13 points and 1.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's Conley in at the 1. That's the group right now for Utah. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Pass to Winslow. Conley against Morant. Dishes it to Valanciunas. Over Bogdanovich, and it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 17. Gobert finds Ingles. Back to Gobert. Outside Conley. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I love it when Rudy Gobert crashes the offensive glass, uses those long arms to great advantage.
Morant against Conley. Jackson passes to Morant, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Gutteridge is checked in. Bogdanovich dishes to Mitchell. He kicks it to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Yep, that one goes. Mitchell's got 8.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
And we talk a lot about Mitchell.
You got to be kidding. Well, Jonas Valanciunas, who knew he had a bit of showman in him? Go to work, sir.
The drive by Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
My goodness, I didn't think they could top that last dunk, but it only took them a couple seconds.
Not much defense, Greg, on those last few possessions, but does anyone mind?
Not
No.
at all.
Offensive rebound. Morant against Ingles. And that one's good. Morant.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Ingles passes to Gobert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Jazz have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, at 7'1", Rudy Gobert has become known as the Stifle Tower. And this guy's starting to excel and get a bigger role on the offensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Ed Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Back to Winslow. And the call will be against Emmanuel Mudiay. That is his first foul of the game. 1:56 left to play here in the third. Jones dishes to Clark. And the layup falls. Clark's got 4 points this quarter.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Memphis leading by 13. Outside, Jones. Clark outside. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Melton. A three-pointer, no good. For Utah, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. To the inside. Here's Davis. Kicks to O'Neal. Second shot opportunity. Takes a 3. And Winslow pulls it down. Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Right side, Jones. It's Jones on the way. Jacks up a 3. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. The pass to Melton. Now Clark. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Mudiay, no good. The Grizzlies have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. And that one's good by Clark.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
On the wing, Winslow. And here's Jones. Here's Melton. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Grizzlies. They lead. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Brooks. Winslow is out there with Gorgie Dang. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Melton in at the point guard position. Jang, the pass to Brooks. Park against O'Neal to the left wing. Clock at 6. Basket counts. Melton's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Grizzlies. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Jazz. Down by 15. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Chang against Gobert. Pass to Ingles. He dishes it to Gobert. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Pass to Chang. Here's Melton. Back to Chang. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
You can see the improved upper body strength of Gorgui Dieng that allows him to finish through the contact, get to the free throw line. Nice.
Mike Conley's checked in for the Jazz. The Grizzlies also making a change. Allen's checked in. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Brooks. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Right wing. Up again. It's good on the putback. Jang's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
That one goes in.
I'll tell you, this guy recognizes when driving lanes are available. Joe Ingles waits until it opens and then seizes the opportunity.
Allen outside. Brooks outside. Melton passes to Brooks. Here's Jang. Nails the baby hook.
Well, the definition of a high percentage shooter. Terrific touch by Gorgui Dieng.
To the middle. Ingles finds Gobert, and that one drops for him. Gobert's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Here's Melton, covered by Conley. The pass to Melton. Wide open look. Jang dishes to Clark. Allen outside. Rebound, Utah.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
To the paint, and stolen by Jang. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Clark kicks to Allen. Brooks, the pass to Melton. Over Conley. And it's off the back rim. No good. Jazz trail by 16. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Hey, this guy is competitive. He's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
Pass to Melton. Back to Brooks. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jackson comes in for Gorgui Dieng. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Grayson Allen. And it's John Morant in for DeAnthony Melton.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
Morant dishes to Valanciunas. Winslow against Conley. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. Out to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Gobert. To the wing on the left. Now Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And you
can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Jackson dishes to Brooks. Launches it. Missed. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next. Welcome to 2K Sports Live. D8.
Hey, Kevin.
I bet they are. Thank you, D.A. Now we'll look at Memphis's starting group. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here's Valanciunas. Pass to Winslow. Outside Jackson. Dishes it to Valanciunas. Back to Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. Over Bielitsa. The putback and staying with the play. Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Grizzlies.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Morant against Fox. Morant outside. Offensive rebound. And the second chance effort by Jackson.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Morant against Fox. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Memphis moving that ball around. Inside. Jackson kicks to Winslow. Morant against Bielitsa. That one drops for him.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Morant with the steal. Out to the right wing. Morant with another miss.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Here's Fox. And he makes good on the layup.
The closer that Fox gets inside, the more effective he could say. I guess you could say he's good in the Fox hole.
And De'Aaron Fox has staked his claim. Said baseline to baseline with the ball in my hands, I'm the fastest player in the league.
They very well might be. I mean, he is a terror in the open floor, and that speed burst just puts so much pressure on any retreating defense.
Morant outside. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Jackson drives in. Fox against Morant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got his second basket of the night.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Morant passes to Jackson. And the shot goes down.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball is right there.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Harry Giles is checked in for Marvin Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for Fox. Here's Jones following the basket by Buddy Hield. Pass to Gutteridge. To the inside. Valanciunas. Good D by Barnes.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Hield right side. For the 3. Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's the pass to Jones. 29 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The layup missed. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Trailing by 2. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Jones dishes to Valanciunas. Not going to go that time. Gets it off. Can't hit that one. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Grizzlies lead by 2. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sport. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Kings, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Deshaun Holmes out there with Giles, and it's Bazemore at the 3 spot. Holmes passes to Giles. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Memphis leading. Anderson outside, and the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. And so here's Sacramento. Joseph, the pass to Giles. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Sacramento shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
The Grizzlies shooting the ball at 42%. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Clark, good, nice job down low. Clark's got his first 2 points of the night.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's Joseph, and Jones sends it back. They retain possession. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Kings. Bagley, he's checked in for Giles. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Joseph. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Tyus Jones. Memphis trailing here. Morant scanning the floor. Clark with it. Now guarded by Fox. Clark dishes to Morant. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Here's Hield. Here's Holmes. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And Jackson throws it down hard. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
To the middle. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, Hield right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat. Growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Fox kicks to Holmes. Over Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
Yeah, he preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protective.
Brooks finds Jackson. Brooks up on top. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 3. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Barnes is checked in for Sacramento. .139 left in the first half. Bogdanovich passes to Bielitsa. Down low, and it's Fox with the jam.
A nice job by Bielitsa. Be patient. Look for teammates. He found them.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Morant dishes to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. And the 3 off target. And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. 54 seconds left to play in the first half. Passes it to Bielitsa. Back to Fox. Just 5 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Morant kicks to Brooks. Jackson in the corner. Brooks against Fox. Brooks the pass to Jackson. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Jackson's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies. For Sacramento, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Barnes up top, guarded by Valanciunas. Pass to Parker, out to the wing. And the first half comes to a close in a tie.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. Some good moments from both. And that'll...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nice game, great performance by Jaren Jackson.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
And read the plate perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Brooks dishes to Morant. He feeds it to Jackson. Parker with the steal. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. That shot is off. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Barnes against Winslow. Lets the 3 fly. No good from Valanciunas. The Kings trailing. Bogdanovich inside. Guarded by Morant. And Bogdanovich kicks to Bielitsa. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Off target with his 3. The Grizzlies shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Jackson finds Valanciunas. Morant outside. Back to Valanciunas. That one falls. Valanciunas has got 6.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Now Joseph He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Winslow. Valanciunas dishes to Brooks. Here's the pass to Valanciunas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jabari Parker.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Bagley, he's checked in for Sacramento. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Corey Joseph. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Anderson comes in for Winslow. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Jones subbed in for Morant.
And De'Aaron Fox, one of those hyper-athletic point guards, but still more slight of build than a Westbrook or, in their primes, John Wall, Derrick Rose. Do you think he needs to get stronger?
Well, I think that's a great question, and you could take it 2 ways. Yes, physically, and yes, mentally. And he's getting a ton of minutes in the early part of his career, and De'Aaron Fox is learning how to be a better leader. So the answer, does he need to get stronger? He is.
Now the feed to Bagley. Great open look there.
Like to see him take it there. Marvin Bagley, confident play.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Clark outside. Passes it to Melton. Latrey. Clark, the pass to Gutterich. Here's Melton, covered by Heel. Pass to Melton. Clock at 4. Overhealed. No good off the front iron. Kings have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Pass to Barnes. There's 1:26 left here in the third quarter. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Barnes so good at getting to that area on the floor and then making sure it counts.
Jones, the pass to Clark. Some nice passing there by Memphis. The pass to Gutterich. Back to Clark. The 11-footer, and good that time. Clark's got his second basket.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
Fox against Jones. Fox kicks to Barnes. Good on the bucket. Barnes has got it all tied up now for the Kings.
Well, Fox with the eyes and ears up that time. Good vision to facilitate.
Anderson outside. Feeds it to Clark. Anderson in the post. A shake. And Clark with the lay-in. Clark's got 4 this quarter.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Now here's Hield. He's tightly guarded. And there's a whistle. That goes on Harry Giles. That's his first foul. 5 seconds left in the third quarter. With 1 on the clock. And Valanciunas puts it in. Valanciunas has got 10 points in the game.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Grizzlies up by 4. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Kent Bazemore is out there with Heald. And there's Rashawn Holmes. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Bagley in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Morant outside. Passes it to Jackson. And here's Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Winslow cans it from downtown. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Heald. Misses in close. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant outside. Winslow kicks to Morant. Over to the left wing. Pass to Winslow. Jackson dishes to Winslow. And it's off from three-point range. The Kings shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Heald from outside. Again, Heald missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Morant passes to Jackson. Morant kicks to Winslow. Out to Morant. The dish to Valanciunas. To the inside. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Inside. Holmes finds Bazemore. Holmes down low. Covered by Winslow. He gets that one.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. To the paint. Bagley with the rebound. The Kings trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Morant with the steal. Brooks outside. In the corner, Winslow with it. Valanciunas with the ball. Outguarded by Heald. And it's Morant missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Holmes throws it down.
Kent Bazemore knows that his contributions come from being active and Bazemore becoming a better passer.
Pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. To the middle. Jackson passes to Morant. Back to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Kept alive. A second chance effort. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. Poked away. It's stolen by Heald. Here we go. One-on-one. Here's Holmes. Grizzlies with the rebound. 1:09 left to play here in the 4th. Jackson passes to Morant. High post shot. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Grizzlies lead by 5. Morant against Heald. To the paint. Holmes kicks to Bagley. To Holmes. Shot from 12. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Valanciunas dishes to Morant. On the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Winslow, the pass to Jackson. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Got it!
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand. Lively at 6'11". What an option there late.
Morant passes to Brooks. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And here were the Memphis Grizzlies, focused on the task at hand as they came into the arena earlier on. And a pregame routine.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And for New Orleans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. Clock at 6. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Outside Favors. On the wing, Holiday. Drains it from beyond the arc.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
Brooks outside. Favors against Valanciunas. Morant left side. And the shot goes in.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Favors finds Holiday. Back to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Knocked away. Morant against Ball. 5 to shoot. A second chance effort. Goes up with it again. They shoot again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
Valanciunas hits them both. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. The feed to Ingram. Pass to Favors. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Back to Jackson. Out to Morant. Inside. Jackson dishes to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. 6 to shoot. Valanciunas passes to Jackson. Back to Valanciunas. And there's the pass to Winslow. And here's Morant. The feed to Valanciunas. Tries again. And it's Morant missing. The Pelicans trail. For 3, Ingram. No good that time.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
1:56 left here in the opening quarter. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Here's Jones to the middle. Clark right side. Shot clock at 3. Fires for 3. That one doesn't go. New Orleans has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Down low, here's Melly. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
Jones dishes to Clark. Here's Melton, covered by Redick. On the basket by Jones. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Right at the free throw line, the Grizzlies pull it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Clark outside. Kicks it out to Jones. To the paint. An easy 2 points on the layup.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
To the inside, Hart. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Out to the wing, back to Jones. Passes to Melton. Here's Gutteridge. Feeds it to Clark. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
He can't get that one to fall. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We've got Tyus Jones. Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Melton in at the 2. Great positioning on the putback. Jones has got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Back to Clark. Pass to Gutteridge. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That's his first foul. Zion Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. Holiday comes in for Frank Jackson. Clark kicks to Brooks. Clark inside. He's against Okafor. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Okafor, the pass to Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Anderson with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Fast break. Here we go. Ahead. Williamson kicks to Hart. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And then Okafor slams it in. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game. And here is Clark. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Anderson dishes to Valanciunas. Williamson with the block.
And when Zion blocks it, you feel it. He's got this kind of power behind these swats.
New Orleans making some changes here. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for J.J. Redick. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Justice Winslow comes in for Kyle Anderson. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Ingram's running. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Morant passes to Brooks. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Winslow against Ingram. Valanciunas passes to Jackson. And no good that time. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. And Holiday kicks to Ball. Outside Favors. Back to Ball. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. Winslow finds Morant. Now Valanciunas, good on the shot. Valanciunas has got 6.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And then Favors with the dunk.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Valanciunas passes to Morant. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Jackson dishes to Valanciunas. Just 5 to shoot. Morant with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And it's Morant missing. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Ingram passes to Favors. Ingram kicks to Ball. Back to Ingram. Favors dishes to Ingram. Up and in from the low block. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
Ingram really graceful with the catch and shoot jumper. His lightning quick release allows him to get off his shot in no time.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. That's tipped. Stolen by Ball. Here's Holiday. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And it's a 4-point New Orleans lead.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Brooks the pass to Jackson. Now here's Morant. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. The 2 mentioned by some as a future MVP candidate. Penny, what will Zion need to work on to reach that level? And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. That's the Pelicans 5. Here's Morant. Pelicans pull it in. Favors has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Ingram passes to Holiday. Williamson outside. Out to Ingram. Left side, Ball. 6 on the shot clock. From 10 feet out, the Grizzlies pull it in. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Winslow. Back to Valanciunas. Ingram against Winslow. Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Great D that time from Favors. Pelicans leading by 4. Holiday dishes to Williamson. To the middle. Out to Ingram. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Nelly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Then for the Grizzlies, Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Anderson comes in for Justice Winslow. And it's D'Anthony Melton in for Morant. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. Yeah, it's going to be Williamson shooting. It goes on Brandon Clark. For New Orleans, they have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. Jones, the pass to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Hart, the pass to Melly. That one falls. Melly's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Down low, Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
What amazes me about watching Williamson, his lift into the air, it's so effortless.
Melton passes to Jackson. And it goes down 2 points. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Jackson down low, defended by Jones. Here's Melly. Outside for Redick. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans making some changes here. Okafor's checked in for Zion Williamson. Jackson Hayes comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jackson. The Grizzlies also making a change. Gutteridge is checked in. And then Clark slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
It's stolen. Jones with it. Now Okafor defending. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Stayed aggressive and playing under control.
Gutteridge, the pass to Clark. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
So in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Clark. And it's Justin Winslow in for D'Anthony Melton. It's deflected. They recover it. Outside for Redick. And the Pelicans miss again.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
54 seconds left here in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Ingram with the steal. And it's Ball penetrating. And Ball slams it in.
Man, he's got great speed, Ball does. This guy is really good at finding ways to slither through the defense.
Anderson up top, covered by Hayes. Here's Valanciunas. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And the basket is good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. 3-point lead. And the pass to Redick. From 13. And Hayes kicks to Okafor. Left side, Redick. Second chance shot. Yes, that goes in. Redick's got his first points in this one.
Tell you what, with the long-range game Redick has, you can sometimes forget how good his mid-range game is, too.
And we've reached the end of the third. Pelicans lead by 5. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Winslow is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Valanciunas into the center, filling out the middle. Back to Anderson. Puts up a three. Ball with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 5. Lobs it up there for Ingram. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
How about that high wire action from Ingram, getting up there and pulling off the Houdini.
Morant against Ball. Anderson outside. Inside. Winslow finds Valanciunas. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Misses the fallback J. Ball with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Ball, the pass to Favors. And that one drops. Favors got the lead up to 9 now for New Orleans. Favors has gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And Holiday kicks to Ingram. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ingram's got 4 this quarter.
So easy to see just how dangerous Ingram is in the pick and roll. I mean, his size, long arms, shooting, ball handling. The defense is in trouble when he's pick and rolling.
Ball against Morant. The dish to Winslow. Back to Morant. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Stolen by Ball. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. Zion Williamson's checked in for Hayes. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Holiday dishes to Favors. Back to Holiday. He kicks to Favors. Shoots from 14, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Brooks outside. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant passes to Jackson. At the top of the key, Brooks. Out to Morant from outside the arc. And that's collected by Drew Holiday.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
This is to Favors. Kicks it out to Williamson. There's 1:54 left in the fourth. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Winslow finds Morant. Passes it to Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Derek Favors.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
1:35 left to play in the final quarter. Ball against Morant. Favors dishes to Holiday. Right side, Ball. And the layup is good.
You got to be composed when you go inside, knowing that you're going to have some contact and resistance facing you. Ball unafraid to get it deep inside.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. And it's good for 2. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Pass to Ingram. Back to Holiday. To the paint. Here's Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Takes the 3. That shot off the mark. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Williamson dishes to Favors. Kicks it out to Williamson. New Orleans with a fresh shot clock. Ingram outside. And the three off target. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Jackson. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Pelicans now. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. Now we've got time.
Kevin, thank you very much.
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Famer. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Ingles in at the small forward. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt, and it's Winslow in at the 3. Now here's Valanciunas. Here's Morant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Here's Conley. The drive by Mitchell. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. Stolen by Winslow. Inside. Here's Morant. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
Conley feeling it out, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Valanciunas. Brooks the pass to Valanciunas. Gobert with the block.
With plays like that, Gobert can start to get in your head. He covers so much ground.
And that one, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
I mean, not only does Bogdanovich stretch the floor, but he can really stretch it from beyond 30 feet.
Greg, he is blessed with incredible range and a quick trigger, might I add. You have to stay connected to Bogdanovich defensively because he can go on scoring tears where there's just no stopping him.
Conley against Valanciunas. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
And here's Morant. He has 6. It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell outside. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Basket counts.
Valanciunas just shrugging off the contact there to finish the play.
Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. He feeds it to Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Gobert's got 6. Here's Morant. Brooks kicks to Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Being that Valanciunas is 7 feet tall, he is a real problem for the defenses.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. Clarkson, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. Moutier, no good.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And Valanciunas kicks to Clark. And Clark slams it in.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
Here's O'Neal, and the rejection by Valanciunas. Here's Moutier. Here's Davis. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Pass to Jones. Clark outside. Jones up top. Shot clock at 5. Clark, the pass to Valanciunas. Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Jones against Moutier. Here's Davis, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
Spacing and ball movement. We hear coaches talk about those two elements all the time.
Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Gobert with the block. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Here's O'Neal. Ooh, the double clutch. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
That's good from O'Neal. D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. Both good from the line that time. And so here's Memphis. To the left wing. Anderson finds Clark. Here's Melton to the middle. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got his second bucket.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
To the inside. 3 seconds left, and it's laid in by Davis.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Grizzlies lead by 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Emmanuel Moutier out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Rudy Gobert. And there's Davis. And it's O'Neal. In at the 3, the small forward. Jones in the post, defended by Moutier. Lock at 6. Jones against Moutier. Jones, no luck. And so it's Moutier with it. He'll bring it up for Utah. Davis dishes to Clarkson. Out left to the wing. Moutier against Jones. But they get it back.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Passes it to Jones. Back to Clark. Right side Jones. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Clark finds Jones. Anderson wide open. Here's Clark. Rebounded by the Jazz. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Davis. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
They are just killing them on the interior.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Now, here is O'Neal. Not a lot of room. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That is his first foul of the game. So, Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for O'Neal. Mitchell, he's checked in for Clarkson. And it's Conley in for Emmanuel Moutier. Ingles passes to Mitchell. Here's Davis. The rebound by Anderson. For Memphis, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Morant outside. Stolen by Michael Conley. Davis dishes to Ingles. Stolen by Brooks. To the left side wing. Mitchell against Morant. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Morant. It's a tie ball game.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Conley finds Davis. Can't connect from short range. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Morant passes to Anderson, and they double up Morant. Releases. Poked loose and stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Back to Jackson. Tipped away. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Conley against Morant. Outside Conley. The dish to Davis. Clock at 4. Stolen by Anderson. Brooks, the pass to Anderson. Nifty move. Rebounded by the Jazz.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
And it's Conley penetrating. Good work there as it goes. Conley's got the game tied up here for the Jazz. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Morant passes. Oh, that was something else.
Another day, another dime. Ja Morant has that pass-first mentality, keeping his teammates involved.
Mitchell outside. Ingles kicks to Conley. Now the pass to Davis. Count that one. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, reading the floor and making the right play. Mike Conley is a true point guard.
It could go. No good on the last second attempt there. It's a tie game in Memphis. And don't.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening period. Thanks for joining.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
And there's a lot of talk about Gobert's rim protection, but his rebounding is every bit as important on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's finishing off defense. Once you force them to miss, you don't want to allow second chance opportunities. Rudy Gobert averaged over 10 defensive boards a game last year. That was the best numbers of his career and top 3 in the league.
Outside Conley. Banked in off the glass.
One of Conley's calling cards, getting into the paint and converting, even though he's often the smallest guy on the floor.
Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got 8.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Gobert finds Bogdanovich. Back to Gobert. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
A different look for Utah. O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Mitchell. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. And he banks in the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Moutier with the basket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
On the wing, Jones. Pass to Melton. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now Clarkson. Pass to Moutier. Sinks that one from the post.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. And he converts the layup. 10 points for him.
Almost every move Valanciunas makes, there's going to be some contact. He just plays through it.
Jones against Moutier. And Jones sends it back. Clark outside. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. A nice shot by Gutteridge.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Valanciunas on the double team. Clarkson kicks to Gobert. Stolen. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Dylan Brooks comes in for Jones. And Utah with a change here, too. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Moutier. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Anderson in the post. O'Neal's there. Valanciunas, good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Mitchell looking it over. Outside Bogdanovich. That one no good. Nice D from Valanciunas. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Clark against Bogdanovich. Valanciunas, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
That's where Valanciunas is a handful, inside and on the block.
Can they get it? Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket for Mitchell.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Clark, the pass to Valanciunas. And now Utah, fast break. Bogdanovich dishes to Gobert. Snatched away. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 6. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Taking a look at the Jazz. Inside, we have Ingles and Gobert. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position.
Gotta honor Morant's 3-ball. He's more than capable of torching you from there.
Mitchell up top, guarded by Morant. They get the rebound. Jackson against Ingles. Back to Gobert. 3 on the clock. Nice D from Valanciunas. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Brooks outside. Winslow finds Morant. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Morant outside. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. They grabbed their own miss. There's the feed to Valanciunas. Goes back up. Out to Morant. All sorts of time. Rebound by Mitchell.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Morant with the steal. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Morant with the ball. O'Neal with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Gobert the pass to Ingles. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And last season, at least at first, it was a challenge for Ingles to mesh with Mike Conley.
Yeah, I mean, Conley came in to run the offense, which kind of took the ball out of Ingles' hands a little bit. But then Conley goes out with the hamstring, and that allowed Ingles to get back into rhythm, and he's been able to handle that load many times for this group.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal.
Undrafted coming into the league, Joe Ingles has not only found a way to stick, he's become a major contributor.
Here's Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 5 assists in the game.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Out to Brooks. Here's Morant. And a lot of contact on that one. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Morant dishes to Jackson. Kicks it to Valanciunas. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jackson passes to Valanciunas. The shot comes out. Jazz trail by 5. Here's Mitchell. Got a hand on it.
Good timing by Justice Winslow with the long arm to get a hand on that shot.
And the dunk by Winslow.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Conley with the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Winslow dishes to Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Count that one. And now a 9-point Grizzly lead.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. No good on the triple. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Down low. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. Buries it from three-point range. Morant's got 8 points in the quarter.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Grizzlies.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Valanciunas.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
And it's Morant missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's Mitchell missing. Morant with it. Brooks outside. Shoots it up. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like It's the NBA on 2. Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there at Bielitz, and it's Bagley in at the 5 down low. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Jackson. Morant surveying the D. Lock at 6. Here's Valanciunas. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Out of bounds, Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Here's Fox. Barnes outside. No good with the triple. And the Grizzlies with possession. Morant outside. Puts up a 3. Out to Brooks. There's the pass to Jackson. There's Winslow. Another shot. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Winslow capable there and recognized he needed to take that shot.
Pass to Bagley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Valanciunas finds Morant. The shape, and it's good on the way in.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
And getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon.
Morant kicks to Brooks. The dish to Jackson. And too long on the shot. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. A 3 from Bielitsa. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Off with the layup.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's Valanciunas. Bagley with the block.
Don't want to go inside with the height and reach of Marvin Bagley around.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Bielitsa finds Barnes. The 8-footer. And here's Bagley. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Bagley's got his second basket of the game.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now here's Brooks. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Back to Jackson. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. A platoon swap here for Sacramento. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
At the elbow, it's Hield. From about 19 feet, it's rebounded by Memphis. Outside, Jones. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Clark, the pass to Gutterich. Hield on the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's Sacramento now. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. From 17 feet out. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Grizzlies shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Pass to Jones. To the inside. And that one's good by Clark.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Bazemore, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Outside, Jones. To the paint. It's picked off. Bazemore passes to Giles. They kick out to Heel. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Outside, Jones. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Giles. No good off the back of the rim. It's a tie game in Memphis. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Memphis, Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Melton in a shooting guard. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Trailing by 2. And the layup's good off the glass.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Over to the left wing. Jones against Joseph. The pass to Gutteridge. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good by Clark.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Joseph. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Jones, the pass to Clark. Jones looking for an opening. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
It's his first trip to the line.
76% from the line a season ago.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Fox is double. Pass to Bielitsa. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Morant reaches to Jackson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's a bad turnover right there. But aside from that one, I think they've done a good job controlling the pace and the ball during the game.
Winslow's checked in for Memphis. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Fox. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about De'Aaron Fox just staying focused there with the finish? Controlled that one well.
And De'Aaron Fox, one of those hyper-athletic point guards, but still more slight of build than a Westbrook or in their primes John Wall, Derrick Rose. Do you think he needs to get stronger?
Well, I think that's a great question, and you could take it 2 ways. Yes, physically, and yes, mentally. And he's getting a ton of minutes in the early part of his career, and De'Aaron Fox is learning how to be a better leader. So the answer, does he need to get stronger? He is. But you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Here's Morant. Ball's knocked loose. Bagley with the block. They get it back and stolen by Bogdanovich. Back to Bielitsa. Morant with the steal. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, Jackson finds Morant. Back to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball is right there.
Bielitsa against Clark. Bielitsa passes to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about Fox just getting to the rim right there? Great to see him explode at times.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Brooks outside. Here's Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Oh, that gets everybody fired up. The point guard, De'Aaron Fox, up on the rim.
The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Out to Brooks. Fox with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Bagley with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks, the 17-footer. It's Clark with the rebound.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Memphis moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Morant passes to Jackson. Over Barnes. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Jones. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Melton with 1 on the clock, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive games.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams up. And that's a wrap.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bagley is out there with Bielitsa, and it's Barnes in at the 3. And there's the feed to Jackson. Back to Morant. 5 on the clock. Yep, that one goes. Morant's got the first bucket of the third here for Memphis.
Because he's so shifty and controls the pace, Morant can kill you in that mid-range area.
Morant with the steal. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Morant. 6 to shoot. The Kings leading.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that number 2 overall pick.
Outside for Jackson. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Jackson's got 6.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Fox passes to Bagley. And there's Fox. That's good on the assist by Bagley. And the Kings lead by 3. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
he has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
The Kings shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
Bogdanovich, another one of those draft players that gets stashed overseas for a few years, drafted back in 2014 by the Kings before coming over for the 17-18 season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Anderson comes in for Jackson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Justice Winslow. Anderson passes to Valanciunas. And Memphis with another turnover here. Some changes for Memphis. Gutteridge is checked in. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. Kings leading now by 5. And here is Joseph. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Kings have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Valanciunas in the high post. Working on Bagley. Bagley with the block. And Valanciunas kicks to Jones. Back to Valanciunas. Second shot opportunity. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Joseph up top, defended by Jones. Here's Holmes. Makes it off the glass. And the Kings lead by 7.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Melton passes to Valanciunas. Great D that time from Bagley.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. So the wing on the left. Here's Gutteridge, covered by Barnes. Gutteridge for the pass to Valanciunas. Offensive rebound. Shoots over Holmes. No good from Valanciunas.
Well, this has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Oh, great ball movement there.
We've got 1:08 left in the third. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Passes it to Gutteridge. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Harry Giles is checked in for Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Rashawn Holmes. Kent Bazemore is checked in for Harrison Barnes. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Corey Joseph. Anderson outside. Clark finds Anderson. And that one, good.
Capable on the interior to score so long. Slow-mo. Anderson not going to pass up a look like that.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Jones, the pass to Melton. Memphis moving that ball around. Parker outside. Fox against Clark. Fox kicks to Hield. Here's Giles. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Sacramento in control with the 9-point. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Brandon Clark is out there with Justice Winslow. And it's Jackson in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Clark, the pass to Jackson. The shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Shoots. And the rejection by Jackson. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And here are the Kings now. And it's Hield off the drive.
Pretty clear. Buddy Hield has this shooting thing down, but doesn't want to be one-dimensional. Bones, how does he diversify his game?
Well, Greg, I think as teams try to take away his first option, which is that shooting ability, he can become a much more dynamic passer and playmaker. If he can add some kind of physicality on the defensive end, now on both ends, Buddy's doing little things to impact the game, and it's not just all about that sweet stroke.
Here's Jackson. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Kings leading now by 7. A steal. Clark with it. Now guarded by Fox. Brooks dishes to Jackson. Morant, that's for 2. The rebound by Giles. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Over Brooks. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Upside Jackson. Brooks finds Clark. Now here's Jackson. It's Morant in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. Winslow poked away. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Yeah, how about Winslow carving out the opposition on the glass? That's a smart, high-energy play.
Hield with the bucket. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Morant outside. The tray. Rebound by Parker. Kings leading now by 7. Inside. Clark inside. He's against Parker. Now here's Clark. Covered by Parker. Here's Jackson. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. On the wing, Winslow. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Brooks finds Clark. Over Parker. No good from Clark.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Giles, and that one is hammered home.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
Back to Morant. Shoots over Fox. And it's Morant missing. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Parker inside. Covered by Winslow. Fox. They get it back.
It reminds me of Carmelo Anthony, Jabari Parker, a quick second jumper and keeps it alive on the glass.
1:12 left here in the fourth quarter. Out to Brooks. Back to Morant. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Parker passes to Giles, and he jams it with authority.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Brooks dishes to Jackson. Now go. Here's Morant. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Morant.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point he's going to need some help.
Brooks against Hield.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Jackson kicks to Brooks. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Back to Clark. Launches a three. Knocks down the trifecta.
Man, if Clark ever hits that shot with consistency, watch out. That's a game changer.
And so it's Sacramento who's straight by. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. The Memphis players making their way through the tunnel earlier. And now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at point guard. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. Brooks dishes to Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Yeah, this is where Zion is improving, taking advantage of the defensive attention he receives.
Ingram against Winslow. And Valanciunas kicks to Brooks. Clock at 6. Back to Valanciunas.
Oh, how about Valanciunas for a minute? He likes mixing in the shot whenever he can.
New Orleans with the ball. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Holiday gets the bucket. Now Brooks. He dishes it to Morant. Back to Brooks. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, this is just being a good teammate. I mean, Morant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man. Kevin, this is sort of a boom or bust type player last year. Brooks is a major league streak shooter. I mean, and when he's on, he can carry your offense.
And Derek Favors with the slam.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. Back to Brooks. Winslow against Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Favors. They retain possession. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark. And when you look at Brooks's game logs from last year, you're spot on. I mean, one night he might put up 30. The next night he might go for 6 or 7.
Yes, yeah, but you need those explosive scorers on the roster. You know, I call him the Vinny the Microwave Johnson type. When he's hot, you ride him. When he's not, sub him. That's it.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Anderson's checked in, and a change for the Pelicans. Melly is checked in for Derek Favors. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Morant dishes to Winslow. Memphis moving it around. Here's Jackson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much.
Oh, he delivers that with
I can't
force.
believe it. I cannot believe that. This is what many fans came here to see. Williamson, at his size, with his speed, so unique in his style, his grace. It's unbelievable.
They get it back. Here's Jackson. Nice touch on the bank shot. Jackson's got 6.
Yeah, he's got some pep in his step tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. I mean, very solid first quarter for him at the offensive end.
To the middle. And the dunk by Williamson.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Over ball. And it's Morant missing.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Back to Ingram. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the triple.
Ingram spotting up and showing that touch made him the 2nd overall pick in 2016.
Grizzlies have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Stolen by Holiday. And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Here's Morant. Shoots over ball. Out to Morant. Off the run. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Morant's got his 2nd basket.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this setup, it's outstanding.
Anderson against Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Out to Brooks. Pass to Winslow. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. And the dunk by Jackson.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Pelicans lead by 1. Live. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Pelicans' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
They've got Jonas Valanciunas. Jones is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Williamson with the elite ability to finish off contact. And it's just not the strength. It's the body control.
Pass to Hart. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Hart's got the lead up to 5 now for New Orleans. Here's Jones. Valanciunas in the high post. Over Hayes. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Jones.
Oh, you see how focused Valanciunas is? But he's got this positioning. He's determined to score. And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them in a decent clip.
That shot misses. Gutteridge, the pass to Valanciunas. Here's Gutteridge. Back to Valanciunas. Clark kicks to Jones. 6 to shoot. So for the Pelicans, Okafor comes in for Jackson Hayes. And Derek Favors subbed in for Williamson. Jones in the post, guarded by Jackson. Melton passes to Valanciunas. Okafor with the steal. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Redick with the 3. New Orleans with a fresh shot clock. And there's Favors putting it right back in. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Melton passes to Valanciunas. Goes back up. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Redick surveying the D. The pass to Hart. Back to Redick. Takes a 3. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Here's Melton, guarded by Jackson. Mark against Redick. Baseline J on the way. They get it again. Valanciunas. Yep, that one goes in there. Valanciunas has got 6 points.
Oh, I love the rapid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
And Redick kicks to Favors. It's Clark with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Melton, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Outside Favors. From down in the low post, it goes. Favors has got 4 this quarter. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Jones, the pass to Gutteridge. Memphis moving it around. Let's go. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Oh, it's tough trying to alter his focus. I mean, Valanciunas is great at staying in control.
Redick passes to Okafor. Outside, Redick puts it up from 15. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jones dishes to Valanciunas. Over to the wing. Jones kicks to Clark. To the inside. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Valanciunas.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Right side, Redick. Back to Okafor. Bucket is good. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
Oh, man, you better appreciate the unselfishness. When Redick sees an open teammate, as great of a shooter as he is, he's fast at getting him the ball.
Back to Clark. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Dishes to Valanciunas. Over Okafor. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Favors inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 5-point Pelican lead.
I love whenever Favors attacks the bucket. Knows not many guys are going to be able to.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sport. A tremendous start for Zion Williamson. He had 10 points and 1 assist. And Kenny. And that should do it with the second half about to begin.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Well, they haven't found a way to keep him quiet inside. I mean, their best bet probably would be to deny him the ball altogether, because when he gets it, they can't stop him.
So for New Orleans right now, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5, down low. Kicks it out to Williamson. Back to Ball. A 3 ball. The Grizzlies pull it in. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Winslow, the pass to Morant. And here is Brooks. Passes it to Valanciunas. Here's Jackson. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6.
And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom, it's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, a champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively. An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Brooks against Holiday. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
New Orleans shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Anderson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. New Orleans also making some changes. Hayes comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Nicolo Melli in for Zion Williamson. Here's Morant. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
And it's Ball, that time on the assist by Holiday. Ball's got the lead up to 5 now for New Orleans. Brooks against Holiday. Brooks dishes to Jackson. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. They get a hand on it. Morant passes to Anderson. Here's Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the fouls. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Jackson. Pelicans leading by 3. Pass to Melli. Over Jackson. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Jackson. Doesn't go for him. And New Orleans will go the other way with it.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Back to Hayes. And the shot goes down.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
So both teams changing it up here. New Orleans shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing here by 8. Anderson passes to Clark. Out to the wing. 1:43 left to play in the third. The layup off target. Redick with the 3. That one doesn't drop.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Gutteridge. Back to Anderson. Pass to Gutteridge. Down low. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Morant comes in for Tyus Jones. Okafor is checked in for New Orleans. Here's Holiday. Lays it up off the glass. Holiday's got 4 points this quarter.
Solid ball movement there. I like seeing Hart make an effort to get into his open guys.
Morant passes to Valanciunas, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okafor.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
We're just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Brooks checked in. Double clutches. Here's Valanciunas up and in on the layup. Valanciunas has got 14 points.
Finished off by the big man. The 7-footer like Valanciunas should be operating near the hoop.
Redick with the bucket.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Brooks outside. Now the feed to Valanciunas. Out to the right wing. Clark with a wide open look. Hits it from 3-point range. He has 5.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
The shot by Redick, no good. Clark kicks to Anderson. It'll count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Pelicans on top, up 5. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Kyle Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Clark, the pass to Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Some changes for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Brandon Clark. And Winslow subbed in for Anderson. The Pelicans also changing it up. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Drew Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Ball with the rebound.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Jackson, that's good.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
Redick passes the ball. Back to Redick. For 3. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Redick for 3. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists now in this one. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Morant finds Valanciunas. Memphis moving it around. Winslow, the pass to Morant. Lets it go with the 3. Pelicans with the rebound.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open 3 like that.
Williamson, the pass to Favors. Knocks it loose. Fades back. In the corner, it's Ingram. And another 3 for New Orleans.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Valanciunas dishes to Morant. The pass to Winslow. Favors against Valanciunas. Brooks kicks to Winslow. 5 to shoot. Can't hit that one. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Ball feeling it out a bit. Redick passes to Favors. To the paint. Here's Ingram. Sweet move. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Now Ingram's demonstrative with the jam.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 15-point game. Back to Brooks. 1:44 left in the 4th quarter. Morant outside. He kicks it to Jackson. Now here's Williamson. Redick with it. Right side Favors. Ball up top. Guarded by Jackson. Outside for Redick. For the 3. Pelicans keep it alive. From deep. Trains the 3-pointer. Redick's got 10 points here in the second half.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for New Orleans.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Derek Favors.
Wow, he owned this game. He never stopped working. He did it all for them, and you can't help but admire that kind of effort.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Encouraging to see Anderson drain the triple. He's showing he has the range needed to make this shot.
Jang finds Anderson. On the wing, Jones. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Here's Alexander Walker. No good from outside. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Outside, Jones. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the three. Rebounded by Jackson. Now Moore. And the miss. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.